Hello, YouTube. I honestly fucking hate intros. Every time I do an intro, I feel so awkward and I feel so uncomfortable. So we're just gonna bounce right the fuck up into this conversation today. Last night, I realized, oh my god, I talked about all the stories of the times I've been shaded, but the one major story I forgot was 2 months ago. Quick little background detail information. At the time, I was technically dating this guy. I was not classified as his girlfriend, but everybody knew that we were hanging out. Okay, so this guy was a reporter for the local news. He is somebody who works in a town that's an hour away from the actual station that he works at. So all the people that were at the party were people who barely get to see him. They usually see him maybe once or twice a year, and it'll probably be because it's a coworker party. I was invited to one. It was a girl's birthday. It was awesome. We had fun. She was super nice to me. We had a good time, and there was no problems at party number one. Party number two that he invited me to was a housewarming, and the girl was so nice, so beautiful. But this time, it included people who were a little bit older than me. The guy that I was dating is in his early 30s. Everybody at this party too was in the late mid-20s to their 30s. And I'm not gonna lie, because of the way that he physically looks, he is someone who is tall and is buff and has a good head of hair. I'm like, okay, they barely get to see him. He's gonna walk in with 24-year-old little Miss Thang. Yeah. There was bound to be a firework or two. He also did include that some of the girls who were in this group have made efforts to flirt with him in the past. So y'all know where this was gonna go. I low-key did too, but I didn't want to believe it. We get there, everything's fine. He's introducing me to people, we're getting to know everybody. We meet this one girl and her husband, which honestly, they seemed really nice at first.
At first.
Knowing that he is somebody that these people rarely get to see, I had no problem with when he broke away, and I just used that as an opportunity to get to know some of his friends by myself. Well, a few minutes had gone by and I was like, he's been gone for a while. I decide to walk out from the porch and into the kitchen, and the sight that I walked in on was him sitting up on the counter like that. And then there was a circle of girls all around him. As soon as I walked in from the porch and I saw that scene and I was coming over to join them, they were like,
Oh, no, Fleeksy. You don't want to be here for this. You should just go back into the porch.
I'm like, okay, clearly they're talking shit. So I decided to play stupid and be like,
what do you mean? What? Why should I not be here?
When I decided, okay, I'm not gonna leave, I'm gonna stay here and ride this wave, the girl with the husband, who I said was really nice, they were questioning me. He started asking me,
Fleeksy, what do you do for work?
The day before I came to this party, I was an office assistant, and I was literally fired 16 hours before that party. But because I was getting the side eye, I told them.
I'm an office assistant.
And they go,
Okay, but for what?
For a company that manages HSA accounts.
and they're like,
And that is...
It's a health insurance company.
But what's the name?
so I give him the name, and he's like, And the wife was acting like,
Oh my god, stop it. Stop asking her questions. Don't be like that.
and yeah, she was technically being like, stop, but because she was participating in the reindeer games and she was complicit in the behavior that everybody was engaging in, she clearly was not bothered by that behavior. She equally wanted to know too. Basically what happened was when that occurred, I decided, okay, whatever. Like, I'm just gonna reintegrate myself with the other groups. All of the girls that were in that large circle surrounding him split up. And every little bubble of people had one of these girls that were a part of it. When I would go to speak with one group or another, they clearly knew what just happened, And I was basically being treated like an exile. Literally nobody wanted to be around me. I just went into the other room where we all had our bags, made sure to put my baby around my arm and flex her around. I sat on the couch. I started to play some video games and be a part of whatever the other people were doing. And I used that time to let him say his goodbyes. And then we decided to go. And when I left, I was like,
Bye, everybody.
the guy that was there with me told me that the people there were scrolling through my Instagram with him and they were like,
Where's she from? Oh, Puerto Rico? She got the good Puerto Rican genes.
their first reaction to him though, after they isolated him was,
No, you didn't bring the Instagram model to the party.
and y'all, I don't call myself an Instagram model. I take cute pictures for fun. I like to edit pictures. I like to get dressed up and do my hair and makeup, but I by no means am sponsored by anybody, nor do I consider myself an Instagram model. So that's a compliment. Thank y'all for that. One of the issues that the girls were bringing up to the guy that brought me there was the age difference. Dating somebody who's in their 30s when you're 24 ain't actually that bad. If anything, he's not old enough. Another thing that happened was that this guy brought up a situation that I don't think necessarily had to be brought to the limelight. I'm just gonna throw it out there, y'all. I dated his coworker. The coworker that I dated, we're gonna call him the anchor. The guy who brought me to the party, we're gonna call him the reporter. I went on 2 dates with the anchor. Obviously, I was dating the reporter months after the fact, so it didn't work out. But the reporter actually went on 2 dates with the person that the anchor is now engaged to. Do y'all see that? Y'all see the switcheroony that we pulled? Okay? But here's the thing. When he told them that I was dating the anchor, he didn't include that cute little side piece that he's now with at this moment. So all they heard was that I basically jumped from one to the other, even though there was months apart between the two of them. And these girls were like asking him,
Oh, how did you meet her?
and he's like,
I met her when I went to this party.
and they were like,
Of course you met her at a party. She probably tries to go to all the parties where news reporters are.
and he was like,
No, I just swiped on her. I swiped right on her because she was in my Bumble vicinity.
and they were like,
Okay.
but look, at the end of the day, if me and the news anchor and the reporter and that girl who's engaged to the anchor all did the switcheroony, it's like, how am I the bad person here? Okay, I'm just a part of this love square. I did nothing wrong. I just showed up at this party with a wrong group of people. Mind you, I didn't meet these two in the same room. We all met off Bumble. It wasn't like I placed myself in a scenario to where I was conveniently meeting these people that worked for the news. Because the one girl who was hating on me, we're gonna call her Rogine. Rogine was the one who made the comment about me being Puerto Rican and having the good genes, because Rogine herself is also from the PR. Rogine, bless your heart, bless your soul. I don't know what to tell you. He's single now. If you want to fuck him, take him, girl. I have blocked all 2 of his Instagram accounts. So, I was kind of sad that the people in the news didn't like me. I was like, oh my god, I just got rejected by all these newscasters for this channel. Mostly all the females. And then the one guy who was the husband at the very beginning of the party, he was jumping on the bandwagon. This situation with him, being in a relationship with him, was actually really recent. I've only been single for about 2 months now. And when he was dating me, he knew that I kind of do go online and I have a little bit of an internet presence. He tried really hard to find me. I knew that he didn't find any of my Fleeksy channels, which actually makes me really, really happy. He would low-key be hyped that I was talking about him at all. I could go on a whole other story time just talking about him and our relationship, but I won't because it wouldn't be pretty. But yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this continuation of the shade I have received at parties. I was actually pretty salty by the end of that. I had no idea how to talk about it, how to deal with it. And to this day, I feel like I still tell the story with a little bit of passion in my eyes. So hopefully having this out here would put it to rest for me and my soul, now knowing that I have told it. Rogine, RIP to you. Ex-boyfriend who is now blocked, double RIP to you. People who work for the news, I have no beef with you. You guys are lovely individuals. I have met people who work for multiple channels and they have all been so nice to me. It was just these particular group of girls who were at this one party who fell within a certain demographic. Angry, early 30-year-olds who did not like that I was 24 and dating somebody who is in their bracket. They just want me to stay out of their pool of men. That's fine. I get why they're angry. And maybe one day when I'm that age, I will be too. Everybody, thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this. Go ahead and click the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can see when I actually post a video, and follow me on my Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. All of the socials are Fleeksy. Let me know if you have any questions, requests, or concerns down in the comments below. Thanks for watching.